I'm Courtney. I'm a licensed CPA and daycare owner. Today, we're going to be talking about the 3 professionals that you should have in your corner as a daycare owner. Before we jump in, just a really quick reminder, the tax laws are complicated and they change often. It is really important to make sure that you are learning from and working with a licensed CPA. If you aren't sure if the person you are working with is a licensed CPA, you can find out by going to cpaverify.org and typing in their first and last name. If they're licensed, their name, along with the state that they are licensed in, will pop up. Now that we have that out of the way, let's jump in. The 3 professionals you want to have in your corner as a daycare owner. Professional number 1 is going to be a member of your state's licensing board or a member of your state's child care resource and referral network. You want to have one of these folks in your corner. You don't have to be super close with them, right? Especially if they are, a member of the licensing board or agency. Maybe you don't want to get super close with them, but you want to at least have their contact information and be familiar with them. Because in the event of an issue arising in your daycare or a question that comes up, you want to quickly be able to lean on them, reach out to them with these questions and expect to get a response. They exist there to help you, and they are much more likely to respond to you quickly if they are already familiar with you. So number 1, someone from your state's licensing agency or from the child care resource and referral network in your state. Professional number 2 that you want to make sure to have in your corner is a good attorney. Attorneys are expensive, but a good attorney is worth their weight in gold. You don't have to run everything by them, and you don't even necessarily have to meet with them that often. But I would recommend having a conversation with an attorney familiar with the laws as they relate to childcare businesses at the beginning of your business, and then maybe having a check-in conversation with them, I would say at least once a year. During that check-in conversation, ask them, hey, has anything changed on the legal front as it relates to, daycare providers and their potential, liabilities? Have you seen any special cases come up that I should be aware of? Is there anything that I could do to reduce my overall liability as a daycare owner? So professional number 2 is a good attorney. All right, the 3rd professional that you should have in your network is going to be a licensed CPA. I know that sounds a bit like a self-plug because I am a CPA, but CPAs, similar to attorneys, are worth their weight in gold, especially if you're working with someone who specializes in childcare and knows the space really well. Your CPA is going to be the best chance you have at minimizing your income tax liability. And they're going to also help you structure your business in such a way that it becomes more tax efficient, right? So if you have a good CPA, you don't have to understand how the depreciation laws work. You don't have to understand how 199A works. You don't have to know how to calculate your allowable business expenses. A good CPA will do all of that for you. Super important to make sure that you have a good CPA in your network. They are the 3rd professional that you want to make sure you have. Well, I hope that was helpful. If you have any comments, feel free to drop them below. You can get in touch with me also by going to my website. It's abototax.com. I'll see you in the next video.